Disclaimer: the following comments and opinions do not reflect that of our guest and anyone affiliated with our guest. Thank you. Ungovernable Racing Network.
Which would apply if we had a guest, but as we said in our little disclaimer thing yesterday, with the news of his suspension and Josh Williams having a bunch of other higher priority media obligations to attend to, looks like he's not going to be on tonight. Anyways, I'm Reed, aka Papa Biscuit.
I am Steve, aka Dan Goleg.
I am Swamp Donkey, aka Shit Talker Skywalker, aka I-85 Champ.
And I am French Toasted.
So, Josh Williams, the man in the meme behind me, ain't making it. His PR lady kind of said yes without knowing the date or time. That's not on us.
It's not it's not her fault either. He's busy. With more important
but there is still a very small chance.
Yeah, he'll get on the screen right as we're getting off. Anyways,
there's a possibility.
We'll just reschedule him. It's fine.
He will be on the show eventually. It just won't be tonight.
They done said yes. We'll just reschedule him.
Once things calm down, the hype's gone. He'll be on. The one viewer we just had just left. That's great.
Of course, wonderful.
Anyways,
did you get the one video?
Up. This episode of URN, which by the way we didn't say the episode number. This is season 2, episode 5. Anyways, this episode of URN is brought to you by our friends at Midwest Sim Racing. This paint scheme might look familiar to some of y'all. Shout out to, I'm just going to say his gamer tag, Raging Turd Nugget, for making this Michael Hind inspired paint scheme. The flames are a little different, but it still looks extremely, extremely good. And we will be participating with them in the April Fool's 400K on April 1st, Saturday night. So we're trying to figure out some kind of way to stream it. We don't know exactly yet how we can do that, but
Twitch.
It's going to have to be Twitch, but we don't have. Anyways, we'll figure something out. We'll figure something out about maybe streaming the race and doing some commentary. But yeah, shout out to all those Midwest guys. So now that the shout outs are out the way and the disappointment of Josh Williams not being on the show because he got suspended is over, I guess let's go into racing. What do we got to talk about?
Did you get the one video?
The one video. What?
Blew it?
I did not save that.
Damn.
So what he's talking about.
I'll get it.
Yeah, you talk about that.
I'll get it. Hold up.
Or he's going to play the video, which to those of you listening on Spotify will make no sense whatsoever. But
it's fine. We'll talk about it after.
We'll do a play-by-play.
So go ahead and talk about something else till then.
Okay, I'm going to go on my little rant here.
Perfect.
Some news broke today in the Truck Series world that Jerry Bowman is going to be running the Bristol Dirt Race with G2G Racing. And I just got to say, I think it's absolutely atrocious that somebody who runs last place in a bunch of outlaw races, and I think he's done some more late model races. I don't know about his experience there. Maybe he's good in that series. I don't know. But from what I've seen in his outlaw races, he runs, pretty much last. I think it's absolutely atrocious that that guy who is sponsored by a strip club, Sammy's in Birmingham, Alabama. I think it's Birmingham. Anyways, a dude sponsored by a strip club is racing with Glory to God Racing. Yet there are tons of very talented drivers that can't do so because sponsorship issues, whatever, but he can.
Now,
my question is, how many last place finishes has he accrued to save up this much money? Anyways, that's my little rant over. What else do y'all want to talk about?
Well, the real question is, what if he's sponsored by said strip club for the truck series with Glory to God put on the side of the truck?
He needs to put Glory to God next to that sticker on his outlaw car. But
Glory holes for God. I don't know, something like that.
Okay, Steve. You're going to make our one viewer go away. That's no bad, Steve.
So,
anyways, we're putting Steve in timeout. We're putting him in timeout. So I guess I got to recap what we did this weekend, or what I did this weekend. So went to the Rattler 250 at South Alabama Speedway. Sponsored Brayton Laster, number 13 fan meter Chevy. He ended up finishing 16th, which was really good for his first ever late model start in a super, by the way, not in a pro, in a super. He spun early on in the race. He worked his way back up. So he definitely had a hard-fought effort for that finish. Bubba Pollard won the super race and the pro late model race on Saturday night. So the GOAT of short track racing, like him or not, is continuing to do GOAT things. So yeah, the fun weekend. The vlog's going to be out soon. Maybe tonight, probably tomorrow. But got it ready to go. Just got to upload it. So keep an eye out for that. And this weekend, me, Steve, and JP are going to be at 2 different events. We're going to be at the World of Outlaws Sprint Cars, Talladega Short Track, Friday night. And then Saturday and Sunday, we'll be at the Libertarian Party of Alabama State Convention in Auburn. So I doubt any of y'all are going to go to that event, but who knows? I might go to Talladega. So anyways, bunch of events, bunch of content coming up this weekend. So stay tuned to our socials for that. Yeah. Do you got the video now, John?
We'll go into mine after this video.
You ready? We got some news out of the SK modified world up in Stafford Speedway.
Yes, we do.
It's a good video.
Then play it.
Shut up.
He's trying. Can't you see in his glasses?
Don't worry.
Sometime, someplace, revenge will come.
That was the most cartoony explosion sound effect I've heard at the end of that video.
What the hell? Technical difficulties.
Anyways, technical difficulties again. But Jimmy Blewett.
Showtime Blewett is driving for Petty Cash Motorsports in the 85 car this year in SK Modified.
Long-time viewer of this stream for some reason, and friend of ours,
the
Tyler,
only one.
owns that car. Shout out to Seth Christensen. I think he's our one viewer right now. He liked us on Facebook, but shout out to what you got?
Championship or bust.
Jimmy Blewett, like that car showed speed last year with Narducci, and if Jimmy Blewett's going to be driving it, that's a championship winning car.
Something sounds like sponsorship ?
We're working on it.
Things are being worked on.
Save some money. Buy our merch. That'll help us.
Yeah, buy our merch if it will ever ship to you.
Sorry.
Listen, we can't help how it ships, but we can help how
Ship
you
to
pay.
me.
Hey, look at that.
The LPNC stuff ships fine. It's the URN stuff, you know.
And I don't understand why. Ship. We own the rights to all of the graphics. Straight out.
Put my graphic on a shirt so I can buy it and see if it gets here quicker.
You literally have the Deadpool logo on your...
Yeah, that would definitely get flagged.
No, there's no Deadpool logo.
So, back to the racing stuff. This past weekend, let me rephrase this. I had the privilege of working with Atlanta Motorsports Park and their media team, and I was the pit lane reporter for AMP Summer Series kart racing. So I was doing live broadcast as the victory lane / pit reporter. That was a blast. I'd like to give a huge shout out to my buddy Big Rig, aka Will Rigdon, who is a member of the LPNC and also a wonderful friend of the guys here at URN. we've been working on some bigger things in the future, but at this moment, it looks like that I will be sticking around as the official Victory Lane reporter for AMP. So I will be covering all their races, including their main track series events. If you guys have never been to Atlanta Motorsports Park, it's located in Dawsonville, Georgia. It is a road course. They have public go-karts. They go 55, 60 miles an hour, 40-foot elevation change on an 18-turn course on the kart track. It's very, very fun. I'm a big guy. I actually run pretty fast there. My personal record was 67.9. That's pretty good for a 240-pound guy. But yeah, you guys should. Huh?
You just got
downforce. Yeah, lots of freaking grip. Anyways, but you guys should totally go check them out.
Steve's got some good work going on with some broadcast stuff, so something might be happening in the future. So
it could involve two of us.
Yeah, it could involve multiple UR.
Could involve some of the biggest names in short track racing in the Southeast. Well, in one division.
It could feature some of the biggest names in one specific division. I doubt it.
Oh.
Unless he plans on running legend cars. Oh. That's all I'll say about that. But
Braxton Bush.
I would love that. Quarter midget, I would love to announce that race. Rowdy Jr. coming around 4.
You and have to call Rowdy Jr.
He laps the entire field for the 69th winning.
of the M&M's 800.
Of the Mars M&M's 800.
So,
sponsored by Kyle Busch.
Talked about the Rattler and everything and AMP. As far as NASCAR, I think the main point, that the guy that was going to be on the show until some unfortunate things happened.
Let's talk.
Do we have that graphic by chance? The canceled one? I kind of
the graphic of him coming on the show.
That and the one that I made for the canceling.
Well, there's this.
Yeah, I was proud of that.
I don't think we have the cancel graphic. I don't think I saved that one.
Damn.
That was our little promotional thing that we had for him. If you don't know the story, well, I don't. You must be living under a rock. But anyways, here's.
You don't watch NASCAR, you're a fool.
You know.
Anybody listen to DBC this week?
I did not.
So basically, NASCAR told him that he had to park the car. Yep. He did what they said.
Didn't say where.
They did not say where because they told Reed Sorensen, his spotter, 92 needs to park it. He parked it, got out. Peace.
I love the fact that he has Reed Sorensen as a sponsor.
Yeah, I love it. I love Reed.
Yeah, I love Reed Sorensen.
And he sat in the trailer for the whole race.
Yep.
What lap did this happen on?
3, I think.
Was it that early?
I didn't know it was like lap 5.
Bro, it was like he sat in the trailer for 140 laps.
And made this little meme. It's been kind of gaining traction on Facebook, nowhere else, because nobody likes us anywhere else except Instagram. Our Instagram is actually kind of growing.
I'm surprised at that. I figured it'd be Twitter that would blow up.
Little Gadsden flag inspired meme for y'all.
I literally sent it to Brett Griffin on
Did
Twitter.
You actually?
Yeah, like on his post about Josh coming on. Reply that send.
Speaking of our other media sites, if you look down at the ticker, there's the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram handles, and the YouTube handles. You guys could give a look at us. You know, we've got all different kinds of things that we post. We talk about racing primarily. Occasionally, we dabble in other events. But yeah, www.ungovernableracing.network.com is where you can get all the articles, all the vlogs, all the pictures of all the events that we go to. You should totally check it out.
Since we were talking about Josh Williams, what happened during the Xfinity race, we're already on that race. Austin Hill won. Daniel Hemrick thought he was Brian Vickers there at the end.
I'm still
trying to wreck 2 birds with 1 stone.
I ain't even gonna lie, I didn't watch.
Nah, I did not watch
I couldn't watch because I was at the Rattler. But from what I heard, it was not great.
It was a shit show.
And
that's one of the reasons why Josh got told to park it. And he got told to park it all because a piece of bear bond fell off the car.
Which
one piece of bear bond.
If he had damage that early on, deserving of bear bond on the front end, he must have wrecked on the first lap.
I think they had 7 cautions first stage.
Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah, it was. When I say shit show, I literally mean shit show.
Eckes won the truck race, right?
Yeah.
So good for him. I like it. Good job, Christian
I wonder
Eckes.
why the other driver in that truck couldn't win a race last year.
Well, the driver in that truck just signed an Xfinity deal. So
Wait, who we refer to?
Talk about Derek Krause.
Well,
he had a bad spotter.
But yeah, that Bill McAnally Racing.
No, he did not. You shut your mouth.
Who was his spotter? I don't even know.
Freddie.
Bubba's spotter.
Oh.
Freddie's a great spotter.
Anyways, that team, BMR or MHR, whatever the heck it actually is supposed to be called, they're looking good this year. Jake Garcia in that 35 truck, I'm really, really pulling for him. He's my guy, just because he's won a bunch of Montgomery and other tracks around here.
He is from good old Cumming, Georgia.
I've been watching him since his first ever late model start. I was there for his first ever late model race back in 2017, 18, something like that. The kid was 13.
I was there when he was racing go-karts.
Can we?
And now he's in the truck series.
Yeah.
Talk about another truck driver who actually finished good.
Who?
Finally.
We gonna talk about Deegan.
She did not get wrecked. Her truck was in one piece. It wasn't torn up, and she got.
Where did she finish?
12. Top 12.
Top 12.
Oh boy, 12.
Hey, but she didn't get wrecked. Finally, okay.
That's not
you sound like me in iRacing.
Good luck.
I didn't get wrecked.
Finally.
Well, you also got messed out by Stuart Friesen in iRacing.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That is awesome.
I was just riding behind him, and I go to pass him, and then he dumps me right away. I was behind him for a good 10 laps, and then as soon as I got past him, I was sent off in the wall.
And then he's the one that told you how to drive.
Yeah.
So much for the Canadians are nice stereotype.
That's some bullshit, eh?
That is awesome.
And then the Cup race, got a little graphic here for that winner.
Hey, look, I didn't bullshit it this time.
Yeah, we didn't Photoshop Joey Logano over William Byron this week. So.
I should have for shits and giggles.
Shit,
you should have put a minus.
Yeah, that should be our NASCAR winner graphic from now on.
Just a copy paste
photoshopped over William Byron's Phoenix win. But
just the face of whoever won on the car. Clear all the graphics off.
MS Paint.
No balls.
Anyways, Joey Logano won. Corey LaJoy career best finish in 4th. Let's go.
That was. I thought John was about to cut his hair off.
I also think Ty
Gibbs. Holding my breath.
Ty Gibbs had his. I thought he was 12th.
He finished 9th because
it was his career best finish.
Because I don't know what Eric Jones was doing, but apparently
Eric Jones came out of nowhere.
He had nitrous. Okay.
That run he got on the final lap was insane,
bro.
Didn't Reddick also have a heavy run too?
No, Reddick was up front.
That's what I'm saying. He had a really good run, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he finished 5th.
Yeah.
No.
He got top 5, I think.
Joey, Brad.
I could just pull up the standings right now.
It was 5th because Corey got 4th and Bill got 3rd.
There we go. Man, it feels weird not having a guest on it this time.
Yeah, it's been nice having a guest every episode this season, but I guess now I have to.
But
when we put this on Spotify, I'll have to name this episode Season 2, Episode 5, not Josh Williams.
What could have been Josh Williams?
I'll just put not Josh Williams.
He parked it before we even started.
That Eric Jones move though, that was
dope. Little did we know when John wanted to name this episode "Peace Out," it was Josh telling us "Peace Out" before he even got on. So
maybe next week.
Looking forward to Coda this week. Boy, oh boy!
Come on, Kimmy.
Jensen Button. Is it Ricky Taylor or Jordan Taylor?
Jordan Taylor.
Jordan.
That's what I thought. Jordan Taylor. Ronnie Sandstorm.
You know what's crazy? Josh could actually run the truck race. because they only suspended him for one Xfinity race.
He also could run the Cup race.
Well, yeah, but I don't think
You are
car.
in
He ran
Ungovernable
two or
Racing
three Cup
Team.
races
No,
last
no.
year, I think, didn't he? Yeah, he
Maybe
did.
no.
He drove
Yeah,
for BJ
for
McLeod's-
BJ.
Yeah,
BJ, put Josh in the car for Sunday.
yeah. Come on, BJ McLeod.
Damn it.
Be the goat we all know you are. And put him-
NBM, put him in a car for. A truck.
So
Sorry.
now that Swamp Donkey has reminded us to finally do this for the first time this season, we need to make our picks for Coda, and then come back next week and see who was right and wrong. So my pick first.
Wait, can we?
What?
We're gonna do it like DBC does, or just
How does
however?
I don't listen to DBC.
So they only get to use one driver until the playoffs, and then it resets. So like if I pick Corey this week, I can't use him again until the playoffs.
That's stupid.
It makes you think about drivers and choices and tracks.
Sure, let's copy another podcast and do that.
I'm just saying it'd be a little harder. Or we can
Okay,
just
fine.
fuck off and do whatever. I'm asking.
Since the goal is to pick a driver who I don't want to pick again in the future, I'm gonna pick somebody who I won't be able to pick again in the future.
I
Give me
guess.
Kimi Räikkönen.
Oh, he might be at Watkins Glen.
Still,
All right.
Damn you.
give me Kimi.
Yeah.
I want to
next.
be on the Kimi train if he does somehow manage to
I
win.
was gonna pick Kimmy, asshole.
Well, too bad. I
I
picked
think
him.
we all were gonna pick Kimmy. In all honesty,
You pointed at me, so
Yeah.
you're to
no.
blame for that.
All right, I'll go with Jordan Taylor.
Yes, sir.
No one's picking a full-time driver. Fuck,
I
this is
mean, he's
great.
been driving the Garage 56 car literally at Coda the past 2 weeks. It's based
Yeah.
off a Cup car.
Oh, so
He's about to win this race by like 17
He's
laps.
gapping. Yeah, he's gapping the field.
you know what? I'm gonna fucking
And
say it.
there's no stages. Oh yeah, he's gapping the shit out the field.
I'm gonna say it. Lord forgive me.
He's gonna say Jensen Button, isn't he?
Cody fucking Ware.
No.
Oh, his Rick Ware teammate.
First off,
Who do you think's gonna make it fast?
I just want to say, while Steve's in timeout again, this is the recurring segment we need to have is Steve in timeout for saying stupid crap.
Saying stupid stuff or spreading illegal information.
Or spreading misinformation. But I'm gonna say this right now. We introduced this idea that's basically copy how DBC does their picks, and you only pick one driver for the whole season. You're supposed to use this strategically, okay?
Yeah, I doubt that, Joel.
And Dan Goleg over here uses this opportunity to shitpost and pick Cody Ware
I
when
love it.
we all know he's going to want to pick Cody Ware every week for the memes, but he can't help himself. So instead of saving it for a race where Cody Ware might actually have a chance, like Talladega or Daytona, he decides, you know what? In a race with two F1 drivers and Rodney Sandstorm on a road course, I'm going to pick Cody Ware. Anyways, Steve, you can come out of timeout.
All right, look.
You're an idiot.
Try to defend yourself.
All right.
What's your
Move on. I'm checking the stats real fast.
Okay.
So,
Damn, this is tough.
yeah, Swamp.
I know who
Donkey.
Josh was going to pick, so he picked Ross.
You picked who?
He picked Ross on DBC.
Ross. I mean,
Ross is owed one. He
Yeah.
ain't winning. That 16 car owes him one. Shit. I want to say Jimmy so bad. But has he been driving the Garage 56 car too?
Yes.
I think so.
That makes me want to pick him even more.
He didn't look too good in his road courses.
He'll get it.
Yeah, Jimmy's not a road course wrangler though.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
know.
I'm ready. Okay. I picked Cody Ware for this reason.
Hurry up.
So the reason I picked Cody Ware, statistically speaking, there's a chance he can actually pull it off. And the only reason I say this, his best finish on a road course was Indy in July of last year.
Okay,
Finished-
time.
His
Indy last
best finish
was
was in
the
a
shit
absolute
show.
wreck fest. Yeah, an
A
absolute
NASCAR
wreck
Heat
fest.
5 lobby race. Really?
where everybody got spun at least once.
All right.
Even the winner.
You had Ross cutting the freaking track and taking the access road and coming out ahead of the leader in the following turn, which that move was awesome. But that was a
Correction.
NASCAR,
Correction. His
that
best
was a
finish-
Midwest sim race.
Look, he's spreading misinformation again.
His correction. His best. Oh no, I was right. That's 24. Sorry, I misread that. So yeah, it
Best
Take back
was.
my comment about that
24?
being a Midwest sim race. That was a FSRA race. Midwest is better than that.
That was a NASCAR Heat 5.
I don't know.
race.
The last race I was in was wild.
You ever been
Yep.
on a Heat 5 lobby at Indy?
Yes.
Literally the
Terrible.
same race.
Hey Reed, what did we do last night? Not Heat 5, but we ran Indy and punted
Oh,
people
yeah.
all over the fucking track. But anyways, I just have hope. I want to see Rick Ware Racing do well. They're like the underdog team that I've always rooted for, and I'm just I'm talking out my ass right now. But I would love to see it happen. Will it
Fuck it,
happen?
give me McDookie.
Probably not.
They have a pretty good indie program.
Did you actually pick McDookie?
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
That way I ain't got to pick him again. I took his
Wins
strategy.
the championship.
I took his strategy and made it better.
Well, I'm gonna pick McDookie at Indy Road Course or someplace. So same strategy. So we got
Alright,
our picks made.
So you pick Kimmy, whore. You pick Jordan, asshole. You pick. We don't need to talk about you. And then I pick McDookie. Whoever finishes the best out of those four is the winner for this week.
Let's just be glad that Steve made his Cody. Let's just be glad he made his Cody Ware pick now, so we don't have to hear this later on in the year. It's finally done.
Hold up.
I'd have rather hear it later.
So when Cody Ware comes out and somehow everybody else wrecks out, and Cody's still running the race, he might DNF, but he's still running the race.
He just has to finish better than the other
You
three.
have talked so much about the Talladega bet, about if Cody Ware wins Talladega, so much is going to happen. And you could have waited. You could have gone with that storyline. You could have picked Cody Ware to win Talladega, but you didn't. You're impatient because you're obsessed with this anime, man.
Ty Gibbs will win Talladega.
He ain't winning a race.
No, he won't.
You want to know why?
The storyline was there, Steve. If Cody Ware would have pulled an upset, it would be at Talladega. The storyline was there.
It was
You
almost
had
there
it.
last year at Daytona.
It was in your.
I mean,
hands.
it could still happen. Anyways, let's
Now,
hop
if
off
Cody Ware
this.
does win, you won't be able to pick him, and you're going to kill yourself over it.
Probably will.
I hope he does win now.
Actually,
I wanna
I'm
see
not
your
going to do that
reaction.
YouTube because you're probably listening. Yeah, I'm not going to do that Spotify. I'm not going to do that Facebook. I'm not going to do that
he's not gonna
YouTube. I'm actually going to kill myself.
He's not going to unalive himself. I promise.
And
Sorry,
canceled.
Mr. Zuckerberg. Three
This gets-
strikes and he's
Steve is
He's
out.
gonna
be
get us
attacked right
banned.
now. I guess that's it for the racing talk.
Who's winning the truck race?
Who won the truck race?
No, who's going to win?
Oh,
It's a full weekend.
So are we doing the same pick thing for all three series?
Nah, fuck it. Just do that for Cup.
Okay. My truck pick. Give me Hocevar. Just because I'm going to keep picking him until he wins. So
Bowman.
Wait, Bowman's running the truck series?
Yeah, he's in the Spire 7 truck.
You know what? Give me Granite Finger.
okay.
Is this one
I
that
redeemed
Byron's
myself?
running the KBM truck? Is Byron in the KBM truck this week?
Yes,
I'll
I
take him.
think.
Are there going to be 2 Hendrick Cars trucks this week?
No, just the one. Byron's
Hendrick's running a KBM.
Liberty. I
But
thought it was Liberty.
wait, no, Byron's running Hendrick Cars.
Yeah, but for KBM though. He's running the 51.
I'd love to see Raja.
Yeah, he's running
win
the
truck race.
Hendrick Cars 51.
Yeah.
And Bowman is running the Hendrick Cars 7 for Spire.
So, Xfinity series? Who we got there?
Wait, JP didn't make his pick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is Byron not running?
I don't know if he is or not. Let me look this up.
All right, give me Daniel Dye.
Hell yeah, that's my man.
What the hell?
Let me look up the William Byron thing. Hold up.
It might just be North Wilkesboro and somewhere else.
I know he's.
Here we go. Bristol, Darlington, and North Wilkesboro. So he's not running this week.
Oh, damn. We're good then.
So yeah, you can't pick Willie B. Who you got? Daniel Dye?
Dye. Yeah. Final answer.
Sorry.
Locking that one in.
Preview the Xfinity race before we make our picks. I want to point out that now that Josh Williams has been suspended, he has his patriotic scheme for this weekend with Alloy as his sponsor. And
Is he getting a temporary driver?
the driver that's filling in for him is none other than Canadian driver Alex Labbe. A Canadian driver is going to be driving that patriotic ass.
Decked out American race car.
Hey, he's good at road courses though.
I
That's
do
all they
not
have
like
in Canada. I honestly, what Canadian Tire Racing is probably the biggest racetrack in Canada. If I had to guess, I mean, I really don't know.
Circuit Gilles Villeneuve.
No, that's on an island in Montreal.
I love that track.
I
I've
love
been
that
there.
So, Xfinity Series picks?
Anybody
Give
but
me-
Junior? Because they can all wreck each other.
Just because he's filling in for Blaine Perkins, who just got sacked, I'm gonna pick Hocevar again. Just give me Carson Hocevar.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah,
No.
Blaine Perkins. He just signed Swift Trucking as his sponsor like this week,
On Monday.
and he's been dropped from the team.
That was
You could
Swift.
say that partnership was Swift.
Swift.
Unlike that Xfinity car and their trucks on the interstate.
Sideswiped. Ran into
So
a
now
bridge.
Carson
Missed
Hocevar
the
is
exit.
gonna be filling in for him this week at Coda.
Limited to 63 miles an hour.
Y'all ain't seen
Straight
this
through the
lineup.
back end of a Honda Odyssey.
I'm guessing y'all haven't seen this entry list.
I have not.
For the Xfinity.
You don't?
Either way, I'm taking Josh Berry.
All right. Who you taking, Steve?
I'm going to take Cole Custer.
I'm taking AJ Allmendinger.
I love how we all went silent when you said that.
Eric
I think-
Almirola is going to run the Xfinity race too. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no one's beating Dinger. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's no stage in breaks. They ain't beating him.
So
He might win Sunday.
have we all made our picks now?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Wait, you
Let's
said who you pick?
I picked Hocevar. Just
Okay.
why not?
And then Barry.
Cole Custer.
Okay.
And
I won
Allmendinger.
that one.
Let's go into baseball because we only got really two things to cover in baseball, and then we can move on to hockey. And we usually end the night with hockey. So
I just want to say Chris Mad Dog Russo's a fucking moron.
Japan won the World Baseball Classic. If any other country could have won besides USA, I wanted it to be Japan. So
It was
I
it was a good tournament.
I'm
Can
not
you
upset.
imagine if Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout were on the same team?
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
no,
wouldn't
that'd
that be
be
Could you
amazing?
imagine?
They would win the World Series every year.
I mean, that's what they thought, but this is the difference of actually, having a team that's supported compared to, the Angels. But we won't get into that.
I kind of wish, just because of the home run steal that Randy Arozarena had the other night, I wish he could have gone on to the finals because I love Randy Arozarena. But
He was playing for Mexico, correct?
yeah, but I'd rather see Japan win than Mexico. I love Randy Arozarena, but I love Japan
Can
more.
we just talk about how it was captain versus captain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy who never strikes out.
Struck out. That's his 27th strikeout and 27th strikeout, three swinging strikes, that is, in 6,795 plate appearances.
And the only guy who knew he could get him
Was
was
Shohei.
his fucking teammate. That dude's got a nasty slider.
I mean, there's some big names that have struck Trout out on 3 pitches. John Lester is one of them. trying to think.
Yeah, but not swinging like that.
Yeah, swinging. Not like that, but like swinging. There's been a lot of big names that have struck him out. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, World Baseball Classic ended with the U.S. losing.
I have a question because I don't know how many years are in between each one.
I believe it's every 4, or is it 2 or 4 years?
It's 4.
4.
We
Okay.
need it every 2.
I would love to have it every 2. And the reason I say that, I don't know if y'all have seen it, the statistic that just came out with the number of people that viewed the World Baseball Classic in Japan just last night alone. It was let me get the number
Probably
correct.
the whole damn country.
It was 97.4% of TVs in the country of Japan were tuned in for this.
Nice.
And they say baseball is dead.
No, MLB's dead.
The MLB probably is starting to
World
die.
Baseball Classic is meaningless expedition.
You know, me and
almost the whole country.
Imagine the whole country watches the Japanese team lose to the American B team because, like, who did we send? Mike Trout. We have Aaron Judge.
We sent
grew up in New Jersey. Would have hit 5 home runs at 5 at-bats that game.
We sent Trey Turner, Mike Trout, Mookie Betts. I mean, we sent all-stars.
We sent an all-star team from 2016.
Like
this is like the Spengler Cup of Team Canada.
we sent A players.
Oh god!
But when you leave 9 people on base, you're not winning. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, we absolutely obliterated every other team. And then we get to Japan, and it's always Japan. It's like that in the Little League World Series too.
No, we will pass in that now.
So,
Steve, you had this graphic you wanted me to show. I'll let you explain this.
All right, brother. Ivan Prieto Gonzalez. So let me explain this. All right. So a Cuban bullpen catcher during the World Baseball Classic on his way home defected to the United States. He said, fuck communism and fuck Cuba. I want to be an American. So the graphic I have up is Ivan Prieto Gonzalez standing in front of an American flag with an eagle screeching in the background with an AR-15, 223 shell casings, and an American breakfast of bacon, freedom, eggs, and pancakes. All right, that's the graphic.
To all the leftist viewing platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first player to ever leave Team Cuba during the WBC.
It's the first defector of any major sports team in, God, probably 20 years, if not longer.
Wait,
but
I'm going to play this over this little audio thing. It's a Twitter meme. Cuba's coaches, tough loss, but great tournament, everybody. Team bus leaves for the airport in 30. Bullpen catcher Ivan Prieto Gonzalez.
I'm not going to be here.
What the hell?
But welcome to the United States, Ivan.
Hey, you can come play bullpen catcher for us now.
Yeah. Go to Atlanta if I need you.
Sports.
Heck yeah.
I'm in America, so shut your mouth.
So we want to move over to hockey?
Yeah, that pretty much covers our 108 Stitches segment.
We never announced the segments. So people were just, I think we said, let's go into baseball. Let's go into racing. But we didn't say the...
Let's go into hockey. URN's off the crossbar.
So let me zoom in here on this ECHL standings graphic.
Before we go into the ECHL, I don't know if everybody saw the news. I know at least 3 of the 4 of us on here saw it. Did y'all see where Russia has been banned from the International Hockey Federation?
How come?
I did not.
Yep.
How come?
Russia and Belarus were banned, obviously. Belarus, whatever.
How come?
Belarus.
Some foreign country will probably invade in the next 6 months.
How come?
All for oil. Anyways.
How come?
How come? You really have to freaking ask that question?
Some people live under a rock.
War crimes committed against the Ukrainians, which
like
we won't get
invading
into.
them.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, they were banned. I don't know exactly how long the ban is.
So does that mean OV can't play?
Correct. He'd have to play
in
for an international team or the IIHF team.
yeah,
He can play for us.
plays for the
England.
United States and absolutely beats the living shit out of everybody he plays. Goes to Canada just to prove a point. Already, stacks and already stacked Canadian
I feel
hockey
bad
team.
for a lot of the KHL guys because it can't be good over there.
No, it's not good there.
This is
But-
the part of the podcast where Reed kind of tunes out for a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of lets us just bullshit about hockey.
Kick him out. No, I'm just kidding. So playoffs are starting soon.
You don't have to put me in timeout when I'm not talking.
Oh. Anyways, this is the ECHL current standings right now. John, I'll let you take over the list.
Still in.
John?
And John's been silenced by the leftist media.
Yeah, remain ungovernable. The Western Conference we have in first place with 99 points. Idaho still heads.
Nobody's catching them. I'm sorry.
Who still have single-digit loss.
They've played
How the
60
hell?
games, only lost 9.
Boys, I don't know what the record is for ECHL, but they got to be close.
Impressive.
They might win the whole thing.
I honestly think they will. Who is their NHL affiliate?
I don't know. One of the out west teams, probably.
Let's find out.
It's
Keep
probably
on going.
Colorado. I think
That
it is
sounds
Colorado.
like an Avalanche team.
They're fast. Cincinnati Cyclones are second, 10 points behind with 89. What is it? Top 4 teams from each side?
Oh, we were both wrong. Yeah, it's top 4 from each side.
Edmonton.
They are the ECHL affiliate of the Dallas Stars.
The fuck?
But Dallas has been pretty good this year, if we're gonna be honest, compared to how they played recently.
Aren't the
Anyways.
Americans closer?
Yeah.
They only have 129 goals against. It's pretty good.
You don't score against them. I mean, you don't score against the Walleye either. Jeez.
Anyways,
Look at the Gladiators over there. 213 goals against.
I mean,
You want to talk about it?
it's fine.
I don't know. I don't think it is. We have a real close race for the first place in the South Division, though. 3 teams separated by 1 point. Who knows who's going to get it because they're all good. All 3 are going to make the damn playoffs, though.
In all honesty, that 4th slot for the South, I have no clue. It's going to be a toss-up.
I hope we can win. It'd be so cool.
I mean, I would, I'm not going to lie. I'd like to see Greenville actually pull it off.
Win the South. The Kelly Cup will be here on the 31st.
Yeah, the Kelly Cup made its first stop in Atlanta. Probably because we won't see it. I won't be completely honest. I love the Gladiators, but I don't know. With being a partner of the
Get a better NHL team.
We pull a bigger crowd than the NHL. We actually have a bit. If you were to put the Gladiators against the NHL Arizona Coyotes, I think we would stand a chance.
No,
I don't know. They have
Y'all would get
22 more
murdered.
NHL players on their team.
Y'all would get slaughtered.
Um,
Y'all have
where you
more
at in the
fans.
I know I zoned out for a while, but where are you at in the standings?
We're on the
we're-
eastern side now.
Okay.
We got the Growlers in first with 84. And then second is the Stingrays. And then tied for third is the Icemen and the Swamp Rabbits.
And tied for fourth as the Royals and the Everblades.
And then somewhere down in seventh is Atlanta.
It's fine. It's fine. I just don't understand how we can go from being first the whole damn season and right before the trade deadline just completely freaking fall apart.
Whole season.
We were in first in the South for just about the entire beginning of the season.
It was a flippy flop back and forth.
We had won like 25 games, and then all of a sudden we started losing.
You only had 32 wins.
I know. We had 25 wins at one point in time. And
everybody
like
did.
6 losses. And then we went on, we lost 10 in a row against very good opponents.
Oh, I have breaking news in the NHL world.
Go ahead.
The Chicago Blackhawks will not wear Pride Night jerseys, cite safety concerns for Russian players.
Boo-hoo. Wear the damn jersey.
I don't
Holy shit.
I don't really
John's
understand
screaming his
all that.
pants. But boo-hoo. Wear the damn jersey.
I just think it's hilarious.
Ooh, piece of cloth is gonna
Stop
hurt my
getting
feelings.
butthurt over a rainbow.
Exactly.
Hey, go to the NHL standings while we're here.
Okay. NHL standings.
Where is Chicago?
Oh, they're at the bottom.
Oh, looky fucking there. 8th place in the Central. Wow.
Hey. Anybody want to talk about the best team in the West?
Vegas.
Like I say, anybody want to talk about the best team in the West?
Vegas.
It ain't Vegas. Since the trade deadline,
Yeah,
I don't care what points say. Since the trade deadline, 13-2, boys. Not even Boston's been that good. Boston's 15-4.
With what is that? 54 wins and 11 losses.
It's fine. But since the trade deadline, best team in the West has a crown on top.
Hey, JP,
that's
how's your Canadians doing down
The
there?
other way.
Not that bad, honestly, when you look at it. They're rocking out there with 62 points. You look at other conferences, it's not that bad.
You're beating Columbus, you're beating Chicago, and
That's
you're
not hard.
beating San Jose, but that's not and Anaheim, and that's not really that hard.
I'll take it.
Detroit. We're better than JP's team.
Your
Where
goalie
are the
saw
Red
some
Wings sitting?
rehab.
Literally above Montreal.
Right above Montreal.
Oh, I see that now.
Did you get the? I'm guessing no one got the wild card standing.
Nope.
Nope, I did not pick up the wild card.
Bro, there's 11 games left in the regular season.
Well, basically, we can take it to consideration that Washington, Philly, Columbus, Nashville, St. Louis, Arizona, Chicago, San Jose, Anaheim, Vancouver, and Calgary. No, Calgary's probably
got
in.
a chance.
And it's probably going to be...
Actually,
shit, hold up. It could be Calgary, Ottawa, or Calgary and potentially Pittsburgh, actually. Or Nashville.
no, it ain't Nashville. I had it earlier. Wild card standings are for the Eastern Fucking load. Of course, it's not gonna load now. Anyways, Florida sucks. I like how
After
it doesn't load now.
Who's echoing? Jesus.
You,
No, it ain't.
Steve?
Somebody's
No.
like watching it on their phone or something.
No.
Test.
Test.
Steve?
It's whatever it is gone now.
Pull the graphic.
Oh God.
So
Where's
After-
Reed at?
after the NHL standings, can I talk about something?
Just gonna look at this. Yeah. For the Western Conference, we have in the wild cards Seattle and Winnipeg. Calgary's right behind them.
Winnipeg.
And in the Eastern, the wild cards, the Islanders. God damn it, the Panthers.
Hold up for a second. Breaking news from Major League Baseball. This is
sure?
confirmed. Yes, confirmed by Major League Baseball on
Steve.
Fox with a blue check mark.
Okay.
Okay, you can say it.
The MLB has clarified several implications to new rules surrounding pitch clocks and defensive shifts. So, with that being said, the MLB will allow some pitch clock delays after the players have bitched about it. So,
Imagine
the whole,
crying for a pitch clock.
Maybe it needs to be extended by 5
seconds.
seconds. I mean, it sped the game up by an average of 20-something minutes. If I looked at that.
Oh no, 27 minutes faster. Saved me a whole 2 hours of getting home.
It would also make the game a lot quicker if there wasn't 45-minute breaks in between every inning for commercials.
Yeah, that too.
And pitchers warming up. Throw a couple pitches. Be good. Let's move on. You don't need 8.
Hey, John, I think your Facebook predicted the outcome of that Swift sponsorship because I just saw your video that you posted.
No, that was a while ago.
Yeah, it was like
Anyways.
14 hours ago. But anyways,
I hope Florida misses. I hate Florida.
you have a vendetta against the Panthers. I just personally don't like them. I think that's all for hockey.
They shitted on us. Okay.
Reed, what did you have at?
Hurry
So
up.
I don't have a graphic made. I want to get Steve to get me to make this next week. But I'm making a little list of all these events I go to, all these races. I trying out every short track in the Southeast that I go to. I'm rating their cheeseburgers. Okay. So these will go along with the graphic. So let me get ready to present my tabs again. Actually, hold on, I hit the wrong thing. Okay, technical difficulties real quick. Anyways, so I'm wanting to rank fast food burgers, right? Hold up, the stream's being dumb. Get rid of that graphic. Anyways, wanting to rate all these tracks cheeseburgers. So far, I've done Five Flag Speedway, Pensacola, Florida. Rated a 9.5 out of 10. I mean, pretty dang good for a basic burger. I mean, it's really good. I feel like I have to do this some more and then revisit some of these burgers for it to be a perfect 10 because that was the first one I did on this rating. And for that, my reaction to that burger, I gotta say I agree with Bubba Pollard's reaction. That is pretty damn good burger. Live Bubba reaction to the burger at Five Flags. Now the burger at South Alabama Speedway, not as great. More like a 7 out of 10. So my reaction to that burger is more like Ty Majeski's reaction, where he's giving the light skin stare to me as I'm interviewing him. Kind of mid.
He looked through your soul.
Yeah, Ty Majeski was giving me like a death stare.
He was tired of your shit.
Well, I also went up to interview him right as he was about to leave. So
He was tired of your shit. He's like, I'm trying to leave.
So yeah, those are my reactions to the burgers I've had so far. 9.5 at Five Flags, 7 at South Alabama. Gonna see what Talladega's is this Friday.
Can I add to that?
What?
The best, craziest burger I've ever eaten at a racetrack had to have been Five Flags with that honey bun burger.
Yes.
Holy Jesus. That was the greatest thing I've ever eaten.
I feel like that would be the perfect 10, but
It doesn't qualify for an actual burger. Like,
yes.
Nobody else would have that.
That's a burger.
But is it a cheeseburger? Did it have cheese?
Did it have
Steve?
cheese?
It did have cheese. It had all
It's
of the
cheeseburger.
fixing.
It's okay. It's a cheeseburger. It's got
It just has
bread.
honey bun as a bun.
I had it all the way, and it was the best thing I've ever eaten. It had bacon on it.
That's a cheeseburger. That's a bacon cheeseburger.
Dude, it was so fucking good.
Just because I have all these saved to my computer, I'm going to show you my live Billy Van Meter reaction.
Y'all ready?
For
Lamar Jackson has come out and said, I don't hearsay, he's ready to move on from Baltimore. And he does not need a fully granted guaranteed contract.
I think most people in Baltimore want to get out.
Yeah,
of Baltimore.
most people in Baltimore are ready to get out of Baltimore.
RJ.
Which I don't blame him. I've been to Baltimore. It sucks.
It's not the
Garbage,
greatest
garbage
place.
city.
You want to talk breaking news? Let me email myself this graphic real quick and show y'all.
How
This is
about
important.
Calais Campbell is in Atlanta this week. Eddie Goldman has come out of retirement to play for Atlanta. Boys, we getting a stout defensive line.
28-3.
I'll 28-3 you in the nuts.
Hey, I'm sorry your team can't clinch a freaking Super Bowl
That ain't my fault. That's their
with the
fault.
win.
That's their fault. That's a whole nother franchise. That's a whole nother front office, whole nother team. The only person from that team that's still left is Grady Jarrett, and he worked his ass off that game, got 3 sacks on Brady.
Back to racing. We have some breaking news.
Hurry up. I got one more.
DGM Racing would like to announce our stand-in driver. Instead of Alex LeBay, I was wrong. They're signing Mosh Thrilliams. Definitely not Josh Williams with dyed hair and a mustache.
Hey, I'll drive it for you, Josh. We both got long hair.
So yeah, you've heard it here. A URN exclusive. Mosh Thrilliams is going to drive the car at Coda. Also, JP has to leave. So
all right, yeah, I gotta go. Peace out. As
see
they
you.
do.
We have trade
you
rumors,
Friday.
by the way.
Anyways, the hell happened to my screen?
Hey, y'all signed a new running back.
Yeah. Wait, we did?
Yeah.
Who?
Nick, they let go of what's his name?
We know that. We talked about that last week.
Talking about Rico?
I think that's his name.
He was our backup. We're just re-signing him.
You know,
Okay.
Rico is
Then
a
you sign
wonderful
somebody
driver
else.
too. Rico Abreu is like probably one of
I'm
my
talking about
favorite.
Rico Dowdle.
Well, regardless, Rico Abreu is probably one of my favorite drivers.
He sucks. Anyways,
He sucks.
we have trade rumors for NFL that is way more important than Abreu driving.
Well, this is NHL turf burn for y'all that are still listening.
I don't think it's NHL turf burn.
Yeah,
I don't think
kind
NFL plays.
Or, I'm sorry. You are in. God, I'm tired. It's past my bedtime. Honestly,
I don't
it's
think
probably
it's
time for me to
URN
get off
either.
here.
Anyways,
we'll talk about it.
Shit!
we might win.
forgot to post a graphic, Reed.
I know what you're talking about, and it's
No.
this under construction one. So
Well, I
for
thought-
those of you that give a shit,
We're under construction.
yeah, we
Coming
got
soon.
something. We got something big coming up that involves URN and all the segments and everybody, and
So y'all can quit bitching.
yeah, so people can quit bitching about John posting hockey.
Suck my balls.
But
Hey,
yeah,
Billy
my
Van
hockey
Meter
balls.
told me to tell you that. Okay, I'm just
Okay,
repeating what Billy
well,
Van Meter said.
He wears pit vipers, so he has red flags.
You said you liked Billy, so
I know I do. He's hilarious.
I love
Until
Billy.
he started talking shit about what I
anyways, for y'all
post.
that saw the graphic, everybody now has their own individual logo. So yeah, anytime you see any socials or anything with that on there, that's either who tweeted it or wrote about it or whatever.
We
Anyways,
gotta put
fellas,
those on shirts. Anyways, trade rumors.
I'm out. I'll
No,
see
you're
y'all.
not leaving yet. You're not
I'm gonna have to
leaving
go
yet.
too, dude.
You're not leaving.
We
So I
need to
get this
call it
shit
a
out of my
night, guys.
mouth.
I'm asleep.
And then we can play the Kyle Busch video and leave.
Say this trade rumor. We'll wrap it up and then we'll go.
The Atlanta Falcons are interested in wide receiver number 10 for the Arizona Cardinals, DeAndre Hopkins.
That'd be a wonderful trade.
Give me fucking Nuke.
Anyways, now that he's got that out of his system,
All right, I'm good.
Do you have the video ready to show? Because I don't.
I do. 1
Okay,
second.
we're gonna play this video and then call it a night.
Carry
And
on.
for those of you that can't watch, you'll just have to listen.
Say your goodbyes.
Good
My
night, y'all.
dog just said his goodbye. See you.
Peace out.
Deuces. Click us all off.
Goes to Kyle Busch. That's right. How about you, RCR and everybody? Kyle Busch, unbelievable.
I got this. Joe Gibbs is a dumbass.